This is a video response contest entry to Sean Erschen, who he's calling it the Road to Hell, the Path to 1K subscribers contest. He hasn't hit 1,000 subscribers, but he is trying to get there. I am already a subscriber. You got to be a subscriber to enter, and 18 years of age and such. But I will put a link to his channel down below. Go check him out. This contest runs until the end of August. By the time this video actually gets uploaded and stuff, it'll probably be like August 30th or maybe the 31st. So yeah, time running out. Get in on it if you can. Yeah, he's holding a little contest. He's got some good prizes if you like horror stuff. And all you got to do is answer 5 questions. You got to answer all 5 questions. Yes. First question: what film is the greatest slasher movie of all time? I don't know. Being Canadian, I kind of want to say Black Christmas, but I'm gonna go with the tried and true Halloween, right? Like it just stands up, man. Like it's like one of the first. Not I wouldn't. It's debatable if it was the first or not. We're not gonna go there. People like to debate that, right? Like to debate that Black Christmas is one of the first slashers. Whatever. I'm not gonna go down that road. I'm just gonna say, Halloween. It's so old school, original slashers, and it stands the test of time. No, it's not my favorite. That's the difference. But I'll say that's the greatest slasher movie of all time. Question number 2: what is your fave murder mystery film? Murder mystery film. You know what? I'm going to go with something a little different. I'm going to go with Clue. Yes, the comedy movie based off of the board game. I love the board game. I love the movie. I love the fact that, there were all these different endings. So depending on where you saw it, you had a different movie experience. And of course now, a lot of people have seen it on home video, so you've seen these various endings. But yeah, when you were going to see Clue in the theater, who the heck knows what movie you're going to actually see? And that's kind of a pretty cool thing about it. I love it. So that's my favorite murder mystery film. Question number 3: what is your fave classic horror film? That's a hard one. Hey, what do you define as classic, right? I'm going to go and say defining it as has to be, essentially before color film. It has to be in black and white. Could be a few things. I'm going to go with Bride of Frankenstein. Great film. It is one of the great sequels of all time. Maybe a lot of people argue it is better than the original, and that's I'm not going down that path either. But yeah, if I'm gonna say my fave classic horror film, it's a hard one, but I'm gonna go. Bride of Frankenstein. That's what I'm gonna go with. Who is your fave film director? Ooh. Had you asked me this a long time ago, I probably would have said Steven Spielberg. But unfortunately, he's kind of gone down this road where, I don't know, his films just, they're very good. You look at the stuff from, it's not to say he's a bad director, it's just, I don't know, I think when he was more hands-on and kind of in the trenches in his early days, he was producing a lot better stuff, and now with all the green screen and CG and stuff like that, I don't know, I think he's out of his element there. Because I'm not digging a lot of the newer stuff. It's not to say all of this new stuff is bad, but I'm not digging it. So who would I say is my favorite film director? Ooh, you know what? Let's go down. I mean, I could pick a whole, but Stanley Kubrick is great. But let's go somebody. I'm going to now. I could say David Cronenberg would be a definite pick up there. But I'm gonna pick somebody whose films I can rewatch, and I'm gonna keep it Canadian, and I'm gonna go with James Cameron. I don't think there's a film that he has done that I can't just pop in and watch at any point in time and enjoy it. I mean, even his documentary, right? So yeah, that's my fave. Well, I mean, it's hard to say my fave film director. I mean, there's so many of them, right? Shoot, I could pick Carpenter too. I mean, there's so many films from Carpenter that I just pop in. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna keep it Canadian. Go James Cameron. What is your fave horror or sci-fi based TV series of all time? I'm gonna go with Doctor Who. I consider Doctor Who predominantly sci-fi, but he does have horror elements in a lot of his stuff. I mean, some of the when I was growing up watching Doctor Who, there are a few episodes of Doctor Who that freaked me out to the point where I remembered them growing up, more so than any other episode. Twilight Zone and would definitely be next up in line, again, because it does. I mean, we didn't have to pick horror or sci-fi. You could pick one that's just strictly sci-fi. You could say, Star Trek, or, you could say something that's more horror, like Freddy's Nightmares or something like that. But to me, I'm kind of going with a horror sci-fi-ish type thing. So Doctor Who's my first. Twilight Zone would be a very close second there. So yeah, but yeah, I love Doctor Who, man. Doctor Who's awesome. So yeah, again, Sean is trying to hit 1K in terms of subscribers. He hasn't hit there yet, so get on it, check him out. Again, link will be down below for his channel. And to all those who have entered the contest, good luck. Hopefully I win. Thanks for watching. Until next video, take care. Have a good one.